Kat, thanks. Federal and state officials are in Fayetteville right now, where the head of the EPA just announced national regulations for forever chemicals. It's a first of its kind move, and WRAL's Liz McLaughlin was there for that news conference. So Liz, what does this new rule mean for us here in North Carolina?
Well, Jeff, it's just a moment of celebration today for many with tainted water from here in Fayetteville all the way to Wilmington. You can see the event is just wrapping up right now. But officials say the new rule aims to make drinking water safer for 100 million Americans who've been exposed. Officials say this new rule can protect people from getting thousands of different illnesses, including cancer. The new rule requires utilities to comply by reducing their PFAS, 5 different individual PFAS numbers to near zero levels, the lowest that can be detected. EPA Administrator Michael Regan was here to announce that new rule in the Fayetteville area, an area that has been grappling with cleanup of these toxic chemicals for years now. In 2017, researchers discovered the chemicals had been leaching out from a nearby chemical plant owned by Chemours, going into the groundwater and drinking water here.
We proposed legislation to the General Assembly to hold polluters accountable and to make them clean up their own mess.
PFAS doesn't care what your politics are, doesn't care where you live, doesn't care how much money you have in your pocket. When it comes to the basic needs of clean drinking water, no matter what your political party is, or whether you live in the South, on the West Coast, or in the Midwest, everyone should be able to turn on their tap and trust that the water that they're drinking and giving their children is safe.
This is the first regulation for contaminants in drinking water in 28 years. Many say this is a long overdue protection, but some utilities and other groups are saying that it will be a big bill to pay, that it will be very hard to comply to these strict standards. Here at PwC, they estimate the cost of a granular activated carbon unit at $80 to $100 million. Today, Regan also announced an additional $1 billion in funding for utilities and states to help comply with these testing and upgrades, but it's likely that some of that cost will be passed on to taxpayers.
All right, Liz McLaughlin live in Fayetteville for us. This is a lot of information there, first of its kind. You can learn more about the impact of PFAS pollution on North Carolinians by watching our WRAL documentary, Forever Chemicals, North Carolina's Toxic Tap Water. You can find that at WRAL.com under the documentary tab.